Hello? 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 Is there anybody out there? Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I might not stream very long tonight. I'm tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I'm kind of tired. So fully expect this stream to end early. It just might. It probably will. I don't know. We'll go for as long as we can, but if I end up falling asleep in my chair again, yeah, we're just gonna end early. I've done that before. Alright. Back with Portia today. I really just don't feel like playing Palia right now. I might treat Palia as like an in-between game between Portia and Evershine. That might be a good idea. Alright. Chasing the light. We gotta find the warthog den that we have to do today. This I have time on, so I'm not in too big a hurry. I'll just check and see if I got things getting made for it. It is currently a Saturday, so I'm totally fine with taking my time on that one because it gives me something to do through the weekend since I can't pick up regular commissions. Oh, we got birthday coming up. Public Enemy #1 birthday coming up, but my gift to him is going to be he gets to keep living. Martial arts tournament. That's actually one of the fun ones. I should probably get Sonia and Phyllis something. Maybe Remington. I don't know. Alice has got a birthday coming up too. Definitely got to get May something. Alice deserves something nice as well. Of course, Ginger. Also, yeah, that was our goal. We gotta get our relationship as high as possible with Ginger before Monday, the 1st of winter. So we got the rest of this month and next month to do that. If I'm consistent, like going on at least one date with her, which is usually Friday. In fact, I'm gonna set up a reminder. See, on Thursdays, I'm gonna add repeat weekly. Ask Ginger on date. Ask Ginger on date. Add. So that's gonna repeat weekly every Thursday, so I don't forget. Wish you could set it to like repeat yearly as well. I guess you can't. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can. What was I doing with my life aside from that roof? I gotta help Emily with the warthog problem. Oh wow, it's cloudy. How are you? Hope you haven't been hunting pinecocks lately. Prefer you not hunt any animals? Well, too bad. I've killed more llamas than you would have ever thought possible. Been very busy as of late. The Starlight Island Reserve has required a lot of me. It's almost finished though. Stop by sometime. Leave your weapons and anything dangerous at home when you come. I am not, no. I carry my, well, now it's a chainsaw and a drill, but my axe and pickaxe go everywhere. Alright, what about you? 2 days left, so we'll be turning this in tomorrow. Emily's running, which means she's coming over here for something. Emily, I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like doing a hangout.
It's scary thinking about how a dangerous criminal is lurking around our town, looking to strike at any time.
Don't worry. I don't think he's after anyone in particular. He seems to have an objective, so I don't think he's just gonna be like mindlessly attacking people. Hang out. No, thank you. Maybe next time. Yep, go back to your field, Emily. Bang the drum. as is tradition. Okay, we are working on chimney roof. I need 2 of these. So I'm gonna need 6 clay, 2 buckets, 2 aluminum plates, and 2 large pipes. All right, the pipes are gonna be the hard part, I think. I can make them. I can make 1. It requires basically 4 bronze pipes. If I have some of those in reserve, though, I'm probably saving them for something. Also gonna need copper pipes. 2 copper pipes. 4 bronze pipes. All right, let's get everything going on that then. I think I might make... You require 2. I just make 4. 4 bronze pipes. You can go on 2 copper pipes. Put you on. And that's everything I'm gonna need for that. I've got to get more valves. Alright, so that takes care of that and that. 3 6 hardened clay and 4 aluminum plates. Are these connected? They are. Disconnect them. It needs 4 of these. Four aluminum plates. And 3 hardened clay. This is done. Hardened clay. Okay, I got plenty of hardened clay. I'm not going to worry with that. This is still going nicely. 4 days on this. You're ready. Yeah, all 3 of these are going to be ready at the same time. 7 days, 3 days, 7 days. 1 day. Tomorrow, basically. About to say next day, but then my brain said no, tomorrow. I mean, they're the same thing, so. What's your food look like? You're pretty good for now. I'll give you an apple. Have some tater. I think you really like them. You also really like the mushrooms. Yeah, we'll go with that. Gather all this. Wow, they are taking massive dumps. All right, sheep. The 2 full-grown sheep. Tomorrow is the big day. You're gonna get put on a cart and trucked off to God knows where. Well, I managed to get the 2 little ones a quarter of the way grown. So that's good. Which basically means by the end of the month, they should be full grown at the current rate they're growing. I really like that. Save the mushroom for the horse. Have some lettuce. All right, let's sort all this. Keep that. Sell that. Get my chainsaw back. I really need to sell that chainsaw, but I'm waiting on market rate to go higher. All right, what we got going on around town? Something over here. Something at the research center. Nani, how's it going? For me, I am tired today. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I fully expect this stream's not going to go its normal time. I might end early today. I got 3, and it doesn't say what they're for. Well, let's head down to the harbor first. Come on, horse. Nani, did you get to play Rewind 99 yet? I was gonna do that Wednesday, but the game wouldn't launch. I'm sure I'll sleep fine tonight. I'm one of the people who was having issues with it crashing on launch. Oh, wait, is this the, I think I know what this one is. This is go to the island. I'll do this one later. I don't want to go to the island right now. It crashes so many times I removed it. So according to the dude that I was emailing, they want to have they plan to have a fix for that app. They published a fix already, which apparently fixed it for the majority of people who were having it. Unfortunately, I was not one of them. I will take this mushroom. Supposedly by Monday, they want to have another fix out that should fix it for everybody. I wonder what it is that's causing the problem. Like, it's like, for me, it launches and then, like, crashes in the background immediately after launch. Oink, oink. Okay. I gotta go get Emily. Got it up once, walked out of the office, and went to turn back, and it crashed again. Oof. I didn't go through it, but I read one of the log files that the game makes when you launch it. It seems to be missing a few DLLs for some reason. Alright, I need to talk to Emily, who's in here. Oh, Emily, my favorite farm girl. I did a thing.
So when you left the fireflies, he gave a happy oink?
Yeah?
That's great for him. Great for my plants as well. Thank you for all
Yay.
the help. I've got more chores. I'll see you later, neighbor.
See ya.
Bye, Emily. Enjoy your lunch break. 3 files that would not verify for anything. Curiouser and curiouser. Hi, Gail. Gail, I got good news. The hot spring is...
Hey!
The hot spring is awesome. Both me and Ginger really enjoyed it. I am not giving you a ride on the horse. 1 tea table. Yeah, you're on your own. Unless this is an actual commission, I'm not just gonna give it to you. But Ginger did love the hot springs. Okay, here's the curious thing. I've had this mission marker here, but I don't know what for. It's around the research center. Texture streaming
You are
pool.
making the same mistake as the people of the Age of Corruption did. I forbid you from starting this monster back up.
We'll talk to you later. Red warnings and texture streaming pool over budget. I wonder if it has a memory leak then. I don't know. I'm sure they'll figure it out. It's definitely not happening to everyone, because most of the reviews I've read seem to be legitimate positive reviews, and only one person was having the problem. I know they posted on the discussions on Steam they're aware of it. Hold on, let me look real quick if there's any status update on that. It's a darn shame. It looks like it would be a fun game. Trying to figure out how I can get my RAM to go from 90 to 70. Was it using that much? It did that for me only once. Wait, who's playing City Skylines right now? Oh, focus. Demos. I wanted to play this Wednesday, but unfortunately wasn't able to because of this. I have 2 demos downloaded that I want to play. So I was going to do a stream of just demos. Okay, we got 1 thread from the developer here. It's pinned. Received emails with logs from 9 individuals, immensely helpful. 4 reports of hanging on the intro loading screens. That's what was happening to me. 5 reports of crashing or being unable to boot into the game. 2 of these from individuals also suffering from the now fixed hang issue. Actively working on that. I didn't send them a log file. I didn't know about the logs until after I written the email. Actively working on that. 2 reports from individuals with graphic or shader issues. Unlike the other reported issues, these crashes are not directly related to gameplay code, so we don't yet have a lead or enough logs to establish a pattern. Our advice for now to these individuals is to update your graphics drivers, which I did, but we will continue looking for patterns and solutions. How much is my time at Portia? Let me check. How much is it right now? It is currently on Steam going for $29.99, but it's also part of a package, a bundle right now that's only $7.19 US. That is the Cozy Simulation package, which will get you Portia, let me see, bundle info. Gets you Portia Sandrock and Let's School. I've never played Let's School, but Portia and Sandrock for $7.19. Oh wait, that's my cost. Because I already had Portia and Sandrock, so it's knocking the price of those off. $17.99 if I'm doing this. No, it would be more than that. Oh, you can get it under Game Pass? No, there you go. If you have Game Pass, there you go. You can get it under that. Spud uses level 68 even when it's just on the screensaver? Oh, but there's your answer. It's not expensive by any stretch of the mind these days. A DX DAG, not the common, since I already uninstalled and cleaned the file out. I want to go back to that discussion I was reading. So that's from the devs. There's 1 thread here from a user. Managed to get past the thank you screen, but after clicking on OK on the stuff about me being in probationary period, the game crashed. About to try again, hopefully get more info. They got red text in the corner. Oh, they have the same error as you. Red text that says texture streaming pool over 46.1 megabyte budget. Although it said it didn't crash for them. Interesting. Well, hopefully they'll get it. I haven't uninstalled it yet, so I do want to play it. Plus the other demo I downloaded. Laptop is sitting idle. Pulled up the performance that shows your RAM's at 66% doing nothing. When you say idle, make sure you only have like 1 tab open in your browser or something like that. That's a lot. 66%. How old is your laptop and how much? Like how much? Because like I have a 16 gig of RAM on this computer. Let me open Task Manager right now with OBS, Portia, Discord, Steam, Firefox, and Edge all running. It's sitting at 64%. Now, normally before I start a game, it idles around 40. That's with Steam, Discord, and Firefox all running with a few tabs open. Firefox is normally the biggest one there. It's using currently 8 gig. 8 gigs total with a 4-4 split going on CPU and GPU. Well, 8 gigs isn't a lot. So that's part of the problem right there. And unfortunately, good luck replacing it right or upgrading that right now. I know the pain. You know what's funny is before the memory shortage, you got jokes and I got to integrated system. Yeah. Integrated system sucks. I hate that. I hate that for you. That's rough. But you make it work. You know what's funny is before the RAM shortage happened, everyone was saying 16 gigs is nothing. You gotta have at least 32 these days. The absolute week the RAM shortage kicked in, everyone's like, you know what? 16 gigs, that ain't that bad. And it's not. Like, you can make it work. At idle, this computer with nothing running, just Windows, sits at about 25%. So Windows is gonna eat, what's a quarter of 16? 2, 4, 6, 8. It'll be 8, so 4. So Windows eats 4 gigs just by itself. All right. Merlin is... No, wait. Lee is pissed that Merlin doesn't want to activate the Combine Harvester. You'd have to rip her from your cold hand. I know the feeling. Like, this computer I'm on's 10 years old. And it's all I got, and it's all I'm gonna have until I can get another one, which ain't anytime soon.
Forbid me? How can we learn not to make mistakes of the past if we are not allowed to learn from the past?
Merlin raises a good point.
Will you guys calm down?
I don't think they will, Petra.
This thing is too dangerous. It would be better for everyone if it was just destroyed.
You think everything with a blinking light on it is dangerous? If you had your way, we'd be in the caves still. It's a Combine Harvester with anti-gravity tech. I don't think it's... Okay. Technically, it could run people over. This is the thing. Okay, I got a mission with Merlin to go into the wasteland and find 3 bits. And these are the 3 bits put together, and it sounds like it's a Combine Harvester with some anti-grav tech from the way they described it.
That's enough, Lee! Leave or I'll tell the mayor you are disturbing our work here.
This isn't the end of this.
It might be.
Oh, you're here.
Petra just fucks off, I guess.
What was that about?
That was Lee doing his normal don't do this or that thing.
Lee heard about the robot and came to vent his thoughts. The church dislikes everything from the past, but when they see what this robot can do, yes, I think even Lee will accept it. Do you think you can help me with the repairs? I have a few blueprints that might work, but not the tools.
Like I wasn't standing there the whole time, yeah. I'm standing here the whole time, and it's like, oh, good, you're here. I've been here for like 5 minutes. Okay, I'll work with you. If Lee thinks it's too dangerous, and so do I. I don't think I've ever seen anyone take Lee's side playing these
spirit.
games.
You know, there aren't many people enthusiastic about the relics from the old world. It's good to have someone on my team, other than Petra, of course. Anyway, here is the craft recipe for your work table. Make sure you get them just right.
Yeah, it looks like a harvester of some kind. I didn't get this quest the first time I played this game. I've gotten several quests lately that I didn't get the first time I played this game. I'm starting to get curious why I didn't get them the first time. All right, let's go into the, do the inspection thing. I didn't bring my stuff with me though, but oh well. No big deal if I fail. Let's see what's wrong with this here. Well, that's messed up. That's messed up. That looks good. That's not. You got some fricked up electrical wires here. You're gonna burn someone's house down like this. Bulb looks good. Oh, there's something on the bottom. Higgins, what are you inspecting? Higgins, is this your work? Nah, Higgins is a jerk, but he wouldn't turn in something this bad. What the fuck? These being inspections, like, they imply that we're inspecting things submitted by the other builders. And it's no surprise those other builders are at the bottom of the darn scoreboard all the time. If this is the work they're turning in, like, this is noticeably bad. He says, and now he's not going to be able to find the last one. Ooh, wait a minute. Nope, I thought I saw it, but I didn't. Oh, nope, that's normal too. Oh. Right there. That one. I was gonna say that was subtle, but it's really not. I just didn't see it. Well, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's too big. Couldn't even build a doghouse? Good lord. It's like number 2 on the scale of what's easy and hard to build. Birdhouse, doghouse. I cannot speak Indonesian, sorry. I only speak 2 languages, English and dumbass. Usually the latter. I wish I could speak a different language, but I cannot. Alright, read this. Craft recipe, activation chip. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I gotta go to the port anyway. Might as well go do that quest I said I would do. You know what that word is you got to set already? What? What are you talking about? I hope the market rate's still low. Ah, good. It's still low. Awesome. You know what the word is? You have a set already. Oh, crud. I forgot to bring the stupid... They don't take regular currency for that. A set already? Nani, I have no clue what you're talking about. I have a set already. Am I turning this in today or tomorrow? Tomorrow. Let's see. Parts. I need... It was one of those 2. It was green. For all. Give me my chainsaw back. When you show up at the store and they refuse your American Express. I still have no clue what you're... Are you referencing something? Wow, I really am being a dumbass right now. I don't have an American Express. Oh, crud. That was all in my thingy. Oh, well. Camera. Horse. Stay here. I'm gonna go to an island. Oh. Okay. Purchase that will not let you purchase because you did not have the item you need. Okay. I kind of get what you're saying now, I think. Oh, wow, there's going to be a bunch of birds here now. Let's see, you're finally here. Almost brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Finally a place where the pinecocks can truly call home. They're all like fish in water, like birds in the air. What if they fly off the island? Did you not think this through? They are birds. They can leave. Yeah, this is another one I haven't seen. Like in my first playthrough, Toddy was just kind of there. He didn't really do anything. He burnt down a building and went to jail and came back. On this one, he burnt down a building, but then decided to become an environmentalist slash ecologist or conservative or whatever, and a conservationist, that's the word I'm looking for. And saved the pinecocks, and we moved a bunch to this island, and I guess I'm not allowed to hunt them anymore? I don't know.
Why would they do that?
Did you get the legendary sword? Probably not. I have a Nova sword. I don't know if that's legendary or not. Some of them might want to get back to where they were before, but we mostly rescued the chicks. They might not make it across the water. These are the chicks? Good lord. Help you solve the problem. You make something to help them. I mean, if they want to fly away, I don't know what to do. What attracts pinecocks? Something that could keep them in place. Pine cones? Music. Oh, so they're like the band of rats. Some research into what sounds the pinecocks are attracted to. Get you a loudspeaker to play it on. This is literally the, where's the ship? This is literally the tree farm again. Have I gone to battle with the rogue knight? Oh, that sword. No, I haven't. That you don't get that until after the story of the game. I fought him once, but that was the first skirmish where he like toys with you for a bit. Start the engines, nameless person who is driving this boat. The speed at which the boat was moving does not match the speed at which those paddles were rotating. Okay. Install a loudspeaker. I have to build a loudspeaker again. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. There goes May on her evening run. Horse jump. Jensen's brother, Henson. Maybe. For it all. It's gonna steal my chainsaw. This can go back in parts. Sort that out. All right, one loudspeaker, huh? Been a while since I've had to build one of these. Loudspeaker, loudspeaker. Loudspeaker. Phonograph. Ooh, copper plates. Simple circuit. All right, hardwood planks. I'm gonna need 4 of those. 9 copper plates. Good lord. Why so much copper? I guess it's for that part. How small are these plates? All right, I'm gonna need to make 8 copper plates. I'll get this going on that. 8 copper plates. Pick these up. And then I got that. I need copper coils and 4 hardwood planks. All right, I'll take the rest of the day. This is done. Turn that off. All right. Uh-oh. Well, I'm probably gonna have to go buy some of them. All right, 2 of these and 2 of these. And then I need to get 2 activation ship thingies. Got that, waiting. That should be almost done. Let me go check. Have I not upgraded the house? I have not. We are slowly working towards that. Did I not? Oh, no, I have it already. That's why. Hold on. I have it all written down. The next house expansion needs 50,000 gold, which I have, but the yard needs to be expanded first. And then I still need to build a chicken coop, and the bigger priority is the assembly station, because I'm not getting married yet anyway. So I got time. That is not the hardened clay. Hardened clay. Where did I put that? Hardened clay, hardened clay, hardened clay. I have some somewhere. This would be really nice if I had a search bar. There it is. Alright, just waiting on the aluminum plates for that. Let me throw everything back in here real fast. Not that. Just to make sure it's there. I want to get rid of this Rubik's Cube. How much longer on these? 30 minutes. Just enough time for me to run. Hi, Emily. Bye, Emily. Ooh, I might be able to get in there before they shut the doors. At least see what they charge for this, because I don't think it's going to be gold. It's probably going to be data disk. Yep, data disk. I'll get that tomorrow. I'm probably not going to be able to make it back then. Coral tree. That'd be nice. A weapon rack. When's this place closed down? Doesn't say. I think a lot of them are like 6 or 8 o'clock. I think 6. In which case, I don't think I'm going to get back here fast enough. I really should have just brought the data disk with me. I knew that's what they take. Parts, data disk, I got more than enough. Get back on the horse. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close. Don't close down just yet. I'm here. Give me like 5 of these. What was that last one? Research notes. Yeah, literally skin of my teeth. It's 1758. And they close at 1800, I think. So if I like, it's 1800 now. If I turn around and go back in, yep, 1800. Made it with minutes to spare. I was just one of those customers that you hate to see. They come in right before closing. Horse, return. I don't miss the days working at Burger King and having a customer come in right before closing. I want everything on the menu. Good Lord. Thank you, Nani. At least that one's not as loud as the TCAS alert one, which I need to change. Alright, one of these, I'll turn that in tomorrow. Alright, that can go there. Alright, let's get this done. That's an interesting way to use a bucket. Wait a minute, am I missing something? Chimney roof? Oh, I needed 4 of them. Do I have enough to make? Nope, I miscalculated. Okay, I need 2 of these, which means I need 4 bronze pipes. So 8, I guess? Yeah, it would be 8, because it's right at 4 to make 1, so... You can come back on. Everything's working. These 2 can run off the battery. Well, I'll go ahead and put everything else on here. So that's just going to be waiting on that, which will be done by tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to throw this in here too. Sell that. That can go back in the parts chest where it belongs. I think everything is progressing well right now. How much money do I have? 180,000. You know, I need to go through those sound alerts, and some of them are old. I think it's time to get rid of them. Although I do like the missile alert one. Just see the Star Trek red alert GIF pop up. I don't know what persuaded me to make just a bunch of dried apple slices. Alright, how much longer on these? 4 days, and then 7. That's ready tomorrow. That's ready tomorrow. A few more days on those trees. The fish are hungry, and I don't really know what to feed them, and I don't care. They're just there for looks, so... Well, sheep, get a good night's rest. Tomorrow's the big day. I throw you on the cart, and they take you to... I don't know. They didn't tell me. You're going somewhere that's not here. Wake up. It's time to get up. It's end of month. It's actually not, but... Oh, it's raining. We got mail. It's probably from the Commerce Guild. It is. No one ever sends me letters anymore. They only talk to the builder when they want something. You're done. You're done. You're done. You can shut off. Alright. 2 of these. And then that's ready. There we go. And then you needed the loudspeaker. Parts, that was this. It was one of those two. I think that one. What else? Planks, copper plates, copper coils. I need one more copper coil. You know, the thing is, I have not had to... That's the first time I've had to make copper coils. Sam wants to hang out. I've just collected copper coils the entire time. And finally am down to where I had to build one. Build the box. Put that on there. Copper plate. Oh, I'm missing one. Hold on. Metal. This one. There we go. And that. And then that. Alright, got the loudspeaker now. I just need to install it. Honestly, that can be sold. Parts. Alright, let me get the last thing I need. Take care of these animals real fast. They should be good on food for now, so not too worried about their food supply. Pet the cow. Well, cows, baby sheep, I hope you have enjoyed the company of the full-grown sheep, because they're about to be put on the cart. I don't know where they're going or what's going to happen to them. Maybe it's going to be lamb chops for dinner, or maybe not. Oh, almost a third. We got y'all almost a third of the way grown before I had to get rid of these. Awesome. Their food should be good as well. All right. Here you go, 2 sheep. See you later, dude. How much money was that getting me? 5 grand. All right,
Hey.
Emily, not Emily, Sam, that's your name.
I used to call him Captain Arlo because it sounds nicer, but he didn't quite like the formality.
You used to tell your kids I was going to see a man about a cow. I guess you can tell the cow. I'll tell the cow. Hang out tomorrow. I've never hung out with Sam. Part of me kind of wants to, but part of me also doesn't want to. You know what, though? Sure. Peach Plaza at 1800? Okay. Never hung out with Sam before. Sort. Get my chainsaw back. Get the horse. All right. Let's go see a man about a roof. Oh, Antoine. It took a couple days. Could do all this. That handle looks off, but I don't think it is. This has only got 2 flaws, apparently. There's one. And there's the other. Use some bad wood on there. Bulb looks fine. See, that almost looks like a flaw, but it matches that, so... where's the last one? You're gonna be a bitch and a half, aren't you? You know, I'm betting this minigame is not gonna be in Evershine because we're not a builder. And to be totally honest, I'm not gonna miss it. Oh, that was subtle as hell. I was just noticing that the shading looked off on that. That's messed up. Cracked up the brickwork. That's messed up. Ooh, no, that looks right. That looks fine. That looks fine. I keep looking at this one and think I see a flaw, but that's supposed to be the definitive one. That looks messed up right there. But apparently not. My eyes are tricking me right now. I'm not seeing the fourth flaw. Right there? No, that's correct. How the hell do they know there's a fourth flaw if I'm the inspector? If I'm the one doing the inspecting, then how do they know there's a fourth flaw? Who's inspecting the inspector? Not that. Are you sure? I guess so. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't know where that one was. That one was hidden. Messed up wires again. Someone got a bad shipment of electrical wire. That's missing. That was gonna just fall apart immediately. I mean, I like getting the free items just for doing it. It's a relatively easy minigame, but they throw like just the most hidden stuff in the world at you. All right, let's go to the research center. I keep forgetting to bring scraps as food. Push the button, Merlin. Or insert the chip, Merlin.
Amazing! I still need to fine-tune the AI, but we did it! With this, I might even be able to make it to the front page of Vegafy's annual documented.
Okay.
Amazing.
Are you gonna go rub it in Lee's face? Okay. That's it? I kind of want this story to continue. Okay, they got it on, but is it gonna do anything? Maybe we'll get a follow-up at some point. Toddy, I'm curious. Have your sales on fish declined since you committed arson? Alright, let's head to the island. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. I knew that was going to happen at some point. I think I can make it to at least 1 o'clock, so another hour. We're just waiting on the bus. I'll park my horse right here underneath. Nope, it wants to be in the rain. Never mind. To the island. Whatever we said your name was. Did we name this boat? I don't think we did. It's bad luck to have a boat without a name. I'll take some coconuts. Coconutty. All right, a loudspeaker. Been carrying the record for the pinecocks on your person at all times, all right? They love princess sounds? What the heck are princess sounds? Well, excuse me, princess. Somber blues harmonica, exotic drum beats. I've been banging away on that drum every day and they hadn't shown up yet. Is that Penny? Okay. Penny's greatest hits, even though she just wrote her very first song. Yeah, she's probably in Sandrock right now, writing. I think about now would be the time she would be there. And then she'll show up here. Maybe we'll, you know, I kind of look forward to seeing, she's definitely going to show up in Evershine. There's no way she won't. She's been a reoccurring character in the series. Maybe she'll build a house and we'll finally get her as an actual villager. Okay, now that's taken care of, we just about to feed, or I was just about to feed the birds. Would you like to try? Have some snake fruit here. It's their favorite. Sure. Place the fruit on the ground. And then run like hell, because they're massive birds. Yeah, you forgot the run like hell part. They're massive birds of prey, my dude. You know, if you had birds that big, they probably would fly off with a baby if you weren't paying attention. I didn't have time to feed them yesterday. Looks like they don't take kindly to that. Is that Penny literally saying pinecock? Pinecock, pinecock, pinecock. La 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 la. Okay, being a conservationist, your primary constitution doesn't have its own interest. Left plenty for them, but you can tell by their stomachs that they ate it all up the day before. Can't keep coming out here every day. We need a bird feeder. You need a bird feeder.
Maybe I'll need to ask Petra for help first.
You need a bird feeder. Please tell me that doesn't replace the tune on this island. Okay. It's only if you go over there. Alrighty. Alright, time to go see Petra about a bird feeder, which you'd think I would know how to make. I just say, like, easy things to build, scale, step 1, birdhouse. Step 2, doghouse. Ride the horse. Get caught on a net. I got seafood noodles for doing that. Alright, I already know Petra. She's gonna be like, I can help you, but I need data discs. They got the music on me to do the research. Give me the disc. My Bon Jovi. Petra really likes Bon Jovi, I guess. Take the dog food out too. And the chainsaw. I'm about ready to sell that chainsaw regardless of frickin' market rate right now. She really do be living on a prayer. Scraps, I got something for you. Bark, bark. Enjoy. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, lemon and a pear. Petra, my dear, I already know what you're gonna say. Data disk.
An automatic bird feeder, you say? It seems like a simple weight calculation mechanism could portion things out for you. I think I can have a blueprint ready for you by tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll tell Toady it was your idea.
You're welcome. It's our duty and obligation to protect the environment. I'm very happy to be able to contribute.
Wow, she didn't want data disks that time. Maybe she's got enough. You think one day I'm gonna learn the name of a different artist? It's not just gonna be Bon Jovi every time. Like one day she'll come up to you, I want data discs, but I'm feeling a little Lofi Girl today instead of Bon Jovi. What do you got for me? Well, I got some Kid Rock. I don't... food. I got the guy that says, look at this photograph. Better than telling her, oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I left the disc at home. I'll be right back, Petra. You know, when I was a kid, I was really into Britney Spears. Of course, that was when she was first... when she first came out and was really big. Wait, did I not? Then it looked like she went off the deep end, and then it was years later we found out why, and it's like, oh. Alright. I have cleaned the map. Just waiting on that, which will be in the mail tomorrow. I'm gonna go sell these. Commerce Guild inspection has ended. Check your mailbox for the stuff. Actually, where's Alice? Alice! Where are you? Alice? She's not home. How much do you think they charge her to sleep there? Because, like, the thing with Alice is it's like supposedly she doesn't make enough money to afford the apartment. So she's sleeping in a literal storage closet in the wall. Where is she? Where's her brother? Huss and Tuss running for it over there. Alice, where are you at? It says a lot of people are at the round table, but I didn't see anybody. Sam, have you seen Alice? I might just give it to her brother. He might like it better anyway. You don't want it. Okay. You'll take it. I'm actually gonna gift that Rubik's Cube to somebody. Was gonna give it to Alice because I haven't given her anything, but whatever. All you can remember is Mickey Mouse Club. All right, hold on. Jack is Alice's brother, right?
Hi. I don't mind being stuck at school in the summer. It's important to get a good education. See you.
Hold on, let me stay where I know you're at, Jack. I need to check something. Let's see, Alice. Yep, Jack. Okay. Jack, I got a present for you. Here, you can play with that.
It's the thought that counts. Really.
Well, you know what? Screw you, kid. I gave it to your sister then. Maybe she would appreciate a good Rubik's Cube. I literally am just giving them shit I don't want, but just trying to get rid of it. And but still, like, I thought, hey, it's a Rubik's Cube. It's a toy. Maybe he would like it. Apparently not. Apparently he can't appreciate a good puzzle. You are done. You'll be done in a few minutes / seconds. Did I pet all y'all today? No, don't sell it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Had 2 days of Steptuplet's birthday in my last stream, so I gave Siwa the Logic Cube. Oh. Oh, that's what you meant by Siwa. He likes the Rubik's Cube. Oh well. I'm literally just trying to get rid of shit. I don't want it / need it. Give it to the kid. It's a puzzle, but whatever. Come on, tree. Just waiting on you to hit that magical point where you're ripe enough to harvest. Because it happens in an exact moment in time. It's not a process at all. Well, honestly, I think I can just go ahead and turn in early tonight. See, no pine cocks. They never showed up. Maybe they gotta like that weird all 3 of them combined thing. Now, we also have a hangout session with Sam tomorrow. Late in the evening. I guess that's when she gets off. I don't know. Or maybe that's right before she starts. Who knows? They work weird shifts. Like, you would think one of them would be awake at all times and patrolling. Because there's 3 Civil Corps members, which is enough to have...
Something terrible has happened, and it's all my fault.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Wait, what happened?
The robot, it's going berserk. It was working properly last night, but when I turned it on this morning for a field test, it went crazy. Right now it's running wild in town and no one can stop it.
Director, there you are. Trying to run away from your mistakes, are you? I told you that horrible thing was dangerous. And now look at the mess. Everyone in town is terrified.
Ack could probably talk to it. He's right there, but whatever.
I don't understand. It should have worked perfectly. Please, will you help me stop it?
I'm sure somebody somewhere ships these two, but I don't see it. I don't see it. These two would be a hate hookup, I think. It's like they hate each other so much, the frustration's there, and then they just give in. Like, if you've ever seen the movie Batman the Killing Joke, in the first 30 minutes of that movie, Batgirl does something with somebody, and that's what it would feel like. It would be like the most awkward and like, why the hell is this a thing ever? And kind of creepy. Help build the robot, help you destroy it. It's that enemies to lovers trope that I hate, but I bet it. I don't see it. I think there's just too much of an ideological difference between these two. All right, I'll help. Take down the robot.
Thank you. I understand you might have to break it, but maybe try to be careful. If the pieces are
I'll try.
Crazy. Both.
You'll get over it. I said I'll stop it. Damn, Lee. They would hate to go... Hold on. Agreeing with you, would hate to go at each other, but probably could do it at least one night of drunkenness. Do you think Lee might be, non-alcohol... what's the word? Doesn't drink alcohol. You would think Lee would, like, not be into that, but... Sober. Not sober. Well, someone who swore off of it. I like how everyone's over here. He'd get drunk off the sparkling cider. Hold on. Wait, I hit no because I want to... Oh, it just put me out here. Oh shit, Arlo's down. It took down Arlo. What the fuck? Maybe I should have brought some healing items. Arlo, why are you trying to bare knuckle it? Dude, get a weapon.
Thank you so much for stopping that robot. I'm certainly going to have a chat with Merlin about bringing in relics of this size in the future.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. And Nani, who played that. Hold on, what's everyone's comments on this? The people in the church are so stubborn, she says, after they just got proven right.
My son Gust is nothing like me. Well, except for
his talent. Okay. They literally have no comment on the matter. That's sad. Bark, bark. At least I got my stuff back. Did I just see a horse moonwalking over there? You blame me. You showed me what it was and how to use it. Ooh, we got some good ones here. I got 2 S, a B, and an SS. Okay. Hold on to this one. I don't want Higgins to grab it. He can have one of the other S rank ones. But I do want to see what those are. This is 2 industrial cutters. This really wouldn't be that hard. Yeah, he grabbed that one. And 2 leather belts for 1,600, but this... Yeah, I'll take this one. Wait, who are you shanking? Who's getting shanked? I didn't know it was suddenly prison rules up in here. They got me locked up in here. Oh. I think the word you're looking for is snatched, then shanked has a completely different meaning. I mean, I'm sure at the end of the day we've all wanted to shank Higgins at some point, but... Russo gave me some old parts. Unused old parts. Take it. Okay. Man of few words. Stabbing him without being able to make money. Okay. Annual Portia martial arts tournament is happening Friday. Wait, hold on. What'd that say? Registration's on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. Diagram for the feeder. And then this stuff. And we pick all that up. Why didn't you do anything about that robot? You could have at least talked to it. Metal. Coils. Another drum. Y'all don't see the one in front of my house? I don't need another one. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Da, 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 da. Those cats were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. They fought with expert timing. Alright. I need 2 industrial cutters. Gonna have to get some more simple circuits soon. There's gonna be 8 of those. I have never seen that movie, actually. In fact, I've never even heard of this. First I've even heard of it. Alright, I can make this right away. Assuming I can make these. I'm gonna need 4 grinding saws. Ooh, I can make just enough. And then it needed carbon steel and simple circuits. We'll have you laugh in the entire movie. I can look into it. I don't really watch movies a lot, to be honest. What was it? It was that one, and then that one. There's a movie. I don't know if you were big on science fiction. Back in the 90s, there was a science fiction series called Babylon 5. I got into that fairly recently. Like a few years ago, I watched the entire series. And there was an animated movie on that came out recently that I've been meaning to watch. Which I thought was crazy because I thought that show had wrapped up its storyline when the show ended. Alright, sell that, turn that in. Okay, we saved the town. This horse has not taken a dump in 3 days. I probably should be concerned about that. Oh. I'm sure the cow appreciates it, but you don't need to pet it twice. Star Trek Voyager and Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine's my favorite of the Star Treks. Emily, did you see there was a robot? It went berserk.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Pumpkin
Do you have
Princess.
time to look after the pumpkin? Thanks.
Yeah, I can do the thing with the pumpkin. Wait right here. I'll run and do it right now. The crossover thing they had going on, you really like that? Between Voyager and Deep Space Nine? I don't know if there was really a lot of crossover between those. I know there was the first couple episodes there was, because Voyager starts at DS9. There was some crossover between TNG and DS9, I remember that. Not a lot, though. If you want a series with some amazing crossover stuff, if you haven't seen Stargate, look into that. Because there was the movie that came out in the 90s, and then there was a television show And then that TV show got a spin-off series. And there was a lot of crossover between them. Yep, I did the thing with the princess. Pumpkin said teehee. I'm trying to think, when was the first few episodes? Yeah. Was there more of that? I don't remember there being a lot of crossover between Voyager and DS9 specifically. I could be wrong, though. I might be misremembering. My favorite Star Trek was probably DS9, definitely, because it's the one with the cohesive story, beginning, middle, end, and all that. Next Generation and Voyager were more traditional serialized shows where they hit the reset button at the end of every episode, which kind of was detrimental to Voyager. Worked with TNG, though. Dr. Zimmerman, Quark, and Tuvok. No, that's not how you spell Tuvok, but I know who you meant. Yeah, Zimmerman, because he shows up. Quark, yeah. Yeah, character crossovers between them. Let's see. Automatic feeder, is that a workbench thing? It is not. Large fish tank. Yeah, I never built this. 2 aluminum plates, 1 stainless aluminum. How much of these do I have? Okay, I got plenty. 3 leather, I'm gonna have to make that. Alright. Got that, get these 2 making. So 3 leather and 2 aluminum plates. It was regular leather, right? Wasn't quality leather? Yes, just regular leather. Turn you on, and it needed the 1 plate. Why couldn't there be more crafts like this? Projects. Oh no, 2 plates. 1 stainless aluminum. Mint. Dude, you gotta, wherever it is you're going, you gotta learn to leave on time. Because that's like every day I see you walk by, get right about here, and then the second the bell starts ringing, you turn tail and run back to town. Turn that into poly. That's the install that thing. Emily on her way to feed the chickens. Yeah. DS9 was my favorite. TNG after that. Voyager is a show where honestly, it's not Star Trek at its best. Like, Voyager had its moments, and when it was good, it was really good. But it also had some low points for me. Like, although some of my favorite episodes of Star Trek are Voyager episodes. So, yeah, take from that what you will. All right, here's your cutters, my dude. The manliest man got his manly cutters to cut manly things and be manly. Polly, you want these drums? You do, awesome. Ah, market rate's back up, hallelujah. Everybody had a thing for Captain Janeway. Listen, women in positions of power who can own that position the way she does, they're attractive. But she commands respect. I can see why you like her. I did too. Who was my favorite character on Voyager? Probably the Doctor. Maybe the Doctor. I don't really want to go to the island. I don't really have much to do. Waiting on the date to trigger with Sam. Do I have anything I can make that Sam would like that I can gift to her? Gunpowder, maybe. She seems like she would be into that. Where's those arm stretchers? Umbrella? Nah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, make one of these. We'll give that to Sam. I think she'll like that. Let's see. My favorite Voyager character. Believe it or not, I probably wouldn't pick Janeway as my favorite Voyager character. Maybe the Doctor. Maybe 7 of 9. I did like... Okay, it wasn't a main character. The little kid that was like the daughter of one of the side characters who became more prominent during the last few seasons. She hung out with 7 of 9 a lot. I can't remember her name. The actress that played her went on to play the redheaded teenage daughter in the Reba show, if you remember that, when Reba McEntire had her own TV show. Seven of 9 was gorgeous. A lot of people didn't like that she got added. A lot of people thought that they added her for sex appeal, but yeah, they probably kind of did. But at the same time, she was still a pretty good character in her own way. Bistro. Where do we have a bistro? There's only one restaurant in this entire town. Honestly, yeah, 7 of 9 might be my favorite Voyager character. Because she has a lot of character growth. Who's my favorite DS9 character? Jadzia, easily. Jadzia and Ezri. They were my 2 favorite DS9 characters. Harry Kim. The sad part about Harry Kim was the poor guy never got a promotion, and he really did deserve it. Didn't he hook up with 7 of 9 once? Let's see. What's better? Promotion or hook up with 7 of 9? Of course, 7 of 9's been in other Star Treks, too. She was in the Picard show recently. Which I haven't seen, but... Ezri and Jadzia, 100% my favorite DS9 characters. What about TNG? That was years ago, so you hadn't seen the recent... I haven't watched a lot of the recent ones either. 2 hours until we got to meet Sam. Let's see, TNG, favorite character. Honestly, probably Dr. Beverly Crusher. Stopped watching. If you want a good show that I really enjoyed, that's actually a recent one, the Orville is really good. And the Orville is a lot like Star Trek TNG specifically. It feels like a modernized Star Trek TNG. Now, the first season of the Orville is the Orville at its worst.
Yo, kid, looking good.
It's still good.
Don't expect me to save your butt every time, okay?
It's still good in its own way. Hold on, let me... The freaking water fountain is loud as hell. It's still good in its own way. And it's still not bad overall. But it's just like, The Orville, it's a Seth MacFarlane show, and the first season of the Orville was old show. I haven't seen Roswell, so yeah. But the first season of the Orville was, it's like Star Trek: The Next Generation with that Seth MacFarlane branded of humor. It's like Family Guy and Star Trek, basically. They grow out of that quick, and I think the reason they did that is because studio executives, you know, he had to pitch the show to them, and they're not going to greenlight it, because unless he does the humor thing, because he's Seth MacFarlane and yada yada yada. Everything's got to be Family Guy with him. But the first season is definitely a must watch because it sets up a lot of things that happen and pay off in seasons 2 and 3. Honestly, like after season 3, I would put the Orville probably higher than Star Trek in a lot of ways. Because Star Trek had this really... Alright, like there's an episode of Star Trek where somebody goes against orders and it causes a problem, but the end result ended up being a net positive, and then it just kind of got hand waved away. It's like, oh, you did a good thing, so we'll ignore the disobedience there. When that happened in the Orville, an admiral shows up and gives the two main characters the dressing down they'll never forget. It's, even though she agrees with what they did. And it's one of those things like, you know, Star Trek never did things like that. Not that I don't like Star Trek. I love it. It's just, I don't know. The Orville went the extra mile in a lot of ways. But yeah, highly recommend the Orville. Orville. Whatever I'm saying. I don't know where you can watch it now, though. The Expanse is another good one. Alright, Sam, let's get out of here. Frickin' water fountain is loud as hell. You know what? I think Sam would appreciate a trip through the haunted cave. Spice with a touch of reality. Yeah. That's a pretty good way to put it, actually. Sam, everyone else I take in the haunted cave just kind of sits there and watches me get grabbed by Ghost. Now, you are a capable member of the Civil Corps, so I fully expect you to have my back. She's not gonna have my back, is she? I like that you can still mine these. I think I dodged into those. They're throwing Rubik's Cubes at us, Sam. Sam, watch the ghost. Why do you not have a gun? Sam, why are you not... Why you got my back? Oh God, Sam, help! Why am I doing it all by myself? Aw, he was able to do ghosty stuff and phase through the wall. So that's behind me. This way. Where do I go from here? Oh, that way. Sam, you're not helping. No! They really should have installed some better lights in here. And by they, I mean we, because I'm one of the people who built this. I'll help you. See, that's what helping looks like. Why can't you do that for me? Uh-oh. Sam, it's a ghost wraith. The ghosts are having a party. And we not invited. But we're crashing it anyway. Well, 2 for 1 there. Nice. Watch out! Shit's falling from the sky. It bonked me on the head. Oh, this ain't fair. You jerk. Please, Sam. Oh, shit, Sam. Okay, I don't blame you for that one. Why didn't you say something? Am I going the right way? This way. I didn't realize Sam got grabbed and then I got grabbed and bonked on the head by a ghost. Good, Sam? Okay. A lot of ghosts in here. Sam, I don't know what the hell. Like, you're like the Civil Core badass chick, and you couldn't even... You didn't have my back at all. I got bonked repeatedly. I know you got grabbed a couple times, but... They kept hitting me in the head. You know, it's kind of weird that we know this cave lets out in town, even though it's going to drop us back off at Amber Island. Well, Sam, was that fun? You got 53 points, so apparently you really enjoyed it. Alright, it's almost midnight, but I honestly think I might be able to keep going. Not as tired as I thought I would be. Alright, Sam, we had fun at the Ghost Cave. You didn't help a lot, but that's fine. Let's get some grub. I really think, like, friend dates like this should be at a different table, because this feels like the romantic date table. Alright, I need at least 3 to order, so... I got you a little something. Hope you like it. Made it myself. Apparently not. That only got me 1 point. How's work for the Civil Corps? As the only girl in the Civil Corps, have you ever been given any special treatment?
I would quit if I got any preferential treatment. I've gotten this far with nothing but my own skill.
About to say, she would take offense to that.
Draw during my test, you know. I'm quite proud of that.
As you should be. He's pretty tough. Favorite food? Baked rice with chicken curry is simply the best. That does sound good. Rice mixed with chicken and potatoes covered with curry. I haven't had curry in a while. Alright, let's order something to eat. Caviar. Hold on. I'm not going to order anything expensive, I promise. Orders caviar. Sam, we need to talk about your definition of expensive and cheap. Okay, like pumpkin steamed fried rice. That's probably more on the expensive side, but okay, fried rice, that's pretty cheap for the most part. Steamed potato, cheap. Okay, it was potato fruit. Barbecue meat, pretty cheap. Milk, pretty cheap. Caviar. Not cheap. Not even close. Okay. So caviar and pumpkin steamed fried rice. Caviar. Okay, where the heck is it? Oh, it's an appetizer? Okay, maybe it is cheap then. I thought that would be like a main or something. Pumpkin steamed rice and a steamed potato. Barbecue grilled meat, steamed potato fruit, and then a milk-scented tea. Don't want any dessert? You know, you're cheaper than Emily. Alright, Sam is cheaper than Emily. And Ginger, given one time Ginger just ordered every dessert on the menu. She really had a sweet tooth that day. Oh wow, we got the score up to 91. Okay. Life is a civil core has been leaning, man. Yeah, she probably does get a lot of calorie burns. Return. Alright, that's done. What about you? And you'll be done in a couple hours. Oh, they're burning off their thing now. Has her lean and mean. I wouldn't say she's mean. She's mean in the sense that she can whoop everyone's butt if she has to, that's for sure. But she's nice other than that. Someone certainly likes her. One of the bandit brothers really likes her. Poor guy. This go on again. I didn't even realize that it ran out of fuel. Alright, 2 hours on that. Yeah, I can wait on it. Let's put these in there. Mean as in she lives lean and mean. Yeah, I know what you meant. Lean, mean, ass-kicking machine. She certainly whooped my butt. She's actually, even though, like, level-wise, she is the, the easier of the Civil Corps people that you gotta fight. Like, her level is the lowest, but her attack pattern is faster than both Remington and Arlo's. So she actually ends up being the harder one to fight. So even though Remington and Arlo hit harder, she doesn't hit as hard, but she hits faster. So her DPS ends up being higher. I'm not going to do it now, but I should have gone to the trading post. Death from 1,000 paper cuts, or in her case, punch to the face. Death from 1,000 missing teeth. How are you looking on fertilizer? You're empty. That's how you're looking on fertilizer. That fill up. Top it off. she can send a few of those teeth my way. I'm missing a few. I'm gonna have to get one of my teeth pulled eventually, so... At least it's one of my wisdom teeth. A couple of years ago, I had to get... I basically ended up, right at the start of COVID, I had to get a crown put on. I might have ended up with 2 crowns, but I got lucky and one didn't need a crown. And then my far back left, in the left upper wisdom tooth, is going to have to be pulled eventually. That's what I was told. They can't save it, but they're just going to leave it in there until it becomes a problem, which it hasn't become a problem yet. So at some point I'm going to lose that one, but... Yeah. It was kind of annoying. I had one tooth break on me. There was like a cavity somewhere that I couldn't see. And I was flossing one night and the floss nicked that cavity in a way that just broke part of the tooth off. So that's the one that ended up having to have a crown put on it. I had another tooth, and these are all on the upper left side, by the way. Another tooth that had a filling in it, but that filling came out and ended up having to be replaced. By the time it got replaced, the cavity had gotten much bigger, but they were still able to fill it. They didn't have to put a crown on that. And then the wisdom tooth, yeah. That one's just not salvageable. I don't know why it's not salvageable. I know it has a filling in it already. So that might have something to do with it. Or maybe they just feel like it would be too difficult to salvage it or too expensive. I don't know, but that one's getting pulled at some point. I don't know when. So basically, I'm just waiting on the day when my tooth really starts hurting very bad. And then they have to yank it out. So that's going to be fun. You had all 4 teeth pulled out the same day. I hope they gave you some good shit that day. Emily Ramirez, 1436. Hi, how you doing? Sometimes they like to let it grow out a little bit more so it'll be easier to remove. What popped up? No, but I did get a ride home from the cops when they thought I was walking home drunk. And I pulled the gauze out and showed them that I had dental work. Oof. Look, they didn't give you good stuff that day? I hope they gave you some kind of drugs. Alright, we gotta do that. I think that was a pop-up telling me, yeah, this is about to expire. Oh, you're allergic to Novocaine? Ouch. That has to suck. My grandmother was actually allergic to several different painkillers, including morphine. So yeah, that was always fun. Taking her to the doctor's office to like the pain management doctor was basically just a let's try this and see if it works once a month. Mild local sedative. I don't want to think about that. I hope they just knock my ass out when they do it to me. Where are we at? We're in Portia. Story-wise, we are discovering quests that I didn't know were in this game. Molly just left. That's where we're at. So Molly showed up. We got the computer that tells us where the all source is and the code for it. Then the Rogue Knight showed up for the first time. And then Molly's left, so I'm waiting on... Actually, they should be showing up any point now. There should be somebody showing up soon. What was her name? I have forgotten the character's name. I'll know her when I see her. Everglade, that was it. So Everglade should show up soon. We're towards the end of the story. First time your mom... Big-headed Ursula. First time your mom ever saw you walking out of a cop car instead of going in. Alright, we can go install this feeder. I am gonna mosey around town first. Go to the Commerce Guild, see what there is to steal from Higgins. Hey, speak of the devil, there they are. Maybe we should talk to the mayor about installing an airstrip somewhere. I'm getting tired of these planes flying over my house that low.
Hi.
Now you need to salt your front door. Albert, I have no interest in doing anything with you. All right, you are public enemy number 1. Get out of here. You on my shit list, Albert. And you have been since that frickin' you already know what you did. Maybe he doesn't know what he did. I don't care. He'll figure it out. All right, how you doing? I don't want to give you any more papayas or thingy. Here, have that. Yeah. Because I don't have much of those. Cows. Pet the cow. There's the sage. Alright, make sure you guys have got plenty of lettuce, because y'all really like that. Some honey. Yeah, we'll do that now. I'll add pumpkins and apples next time. So that has all the growth points for them. Alright, we looking good over here. For all. Alright, I should be able to get rid of this chainsaw soon. This extra one I have. Because market rate should be up. It was up yesterday, but it was only 90%. Arlo too?
Hello.
I just did a hangout with Sam. No thank you, Arlo. Alright. I'm guessing that's our story quest right there. And Polly's got a side quest for us. Alright. Higgins has probably already been here and stole the good one. Ooh, we got 3 S-rank ones available. Alright, 3 wooden pillars for 1,100. 3 waterproof lamps for 12. And 2 leather belts for 1,700. Why are the leather belts so expensive? Like, why does 2 leather belts pay so much compared to wooden pillars and waterproof lamps? Sometimes he starts to slack off. I mean, every time I've seen him up here, he takes the S-rank one when he can. Maybe he does. I wonder how it decides which one he takes. Because it feels like he's always lagging a specific point value behind me. Thinking you didn't have time to get it done and he did too. I've learned to just take them. because the amount of time they give you is more than enough. I don't think I've ever, in this playthrough, knock on wood, I haven't ever ran out of time making these. I've come close, but I'm gonna take this one. Mostly because I just don't want to do leather belts again. I feel like the waterproof lamp one doesn't come up that often. Leather belt comes up all the time, and it pays really well, and I don't know why. Higgins, I got good news. You are not public enemy #1. You're just an asshole.
Hello, smallish builder. Come here.
Hello?
Come on, we must discuss a matter of manly importance.
Why are you calling me small builder? Nobody in Portia wants to be asked out. I guess not.
Sure, I've got time to chat.
Great
Willing to pay that much for just 2 leather belts.
Great news! You see, when I was training my body yesterday, Mars told me about a small group of warriors from Seaside who make their fists strong by punching trees. I said to myself, that's the manliest thing I've ever heard. I must try it. And believe me, smallish builder, I did. Those trees felt my mighty hands. Cocoons and rubber fruit were falling everywhere.
I guess they play Minecraft a lot in Seaside.
But my fists could not keep up with my manly spirit. Today they're all swollen and I can't do the fine detail work that makes my furniture truly great. Not all hammers and saws, my little friend. This furniture takes a keen eye and quick fingers.
Yeah, that's kind of how furniture works.
In a few days, I have a client coming from Sandrock to pick up some tea tables.
Ooh.
But these hands are probably going to be smashed up for a while. Is there any chance you can make them?
Who's the client? Is it Arlo? Not Arlo, Arvio. He must know Beatrice, maybe.
I like your confidence. Listen here, smallish friend. A man like me does not ask for someone to do his work as a favor. I'll give you the full payment from the client in return.
Okay. Is it Arvio? I bet it's Arvio. He seems like the guy who would, like, get tea tables from Polly. It would make sense. Alright, we got a mission indicator here. It's from Phyllis, though.
Just wondering, have you gotten used to Portia yet? It's different from Barnarock, isn't it? For me, I always miss the cool breeze back in my hometown during the summer. Portia is always extra muggy during the day. Wish we had a... That's it. We need a fan here in the clinic.
We're not in the clinic.
Hurry. Since you're here, please find me one.
Okay, you don't have to do the flirty voice with me. Alright, the hot nurse routine doesn't work on me, Phyllis. Only money. Sure, I'll do it. Alright, 3 waterproof lamps. An automatic feeder, which is already ready. Let me get everything I need for the waterproof lamps. I already have everything I need for them. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Although, it happens in real life. The first time I tried to pronounce Kissimmee, Florida, I pronounced it Kissimmee, and then someone corrected me, and then I've heard other people say it's Kissimmee and Kissimmee and yada yada yada. It's like, pick one. Pick one. Alright, that's done. That was easy. Alright. Tea tables. Craft recipe tea table. That actually looks kind of like the tea table in Sandrock, I think. Might make 3 of these. Oh no, wait, we need how many? We do need 3. I might make 4. Oh wow, it's 7 hardwood apiece. Kissimmee. That's supposedly how it's pronounced. All right, you know what? Just make 25 hardwood. We'll just make a lot and call it a day, alright? Not gonna do the math on that. But it's spelt kiss-a-me is the thing. So when I first saw it, my brain's like, oh yeah, kiss-a-me, sure. Apparently not. But I've heard people say it both ways, so... people can't be consistent even when they live in the same town. Oh, McDonald wants something too? Good Lord, everybody's got something going on today. McDonald, what you want?
Hi.
Oh, this is your commission. Okay. You want your lamps. I totally forgot those were yours. Okay, let's go install this thing. Not get mauled by an angry bird while we do it. Since you ain't got belts, you can at least give me my lamps. No belts today. Talk to Higgins. Maybe he'll pick that one up. Alright, let's install this thing and not piss off the birds in the process. Is it still playing music over here? I got some dance moves. Hold on. She just says la 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 la. La 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 la. It sounds like she's saying pinecock, but in a very stylized way. Automatic feeder. Does this really dispense food automatically? It seems too easy. Yes, I trust Petra.
Of course. All you have to do is fill it up once a week.
Because of our efforts, future generations will be able to enjoy the beauty of the weighty and befuddled pinecock for years and years to come. All it needs is a dance floor and a disco ball. You know, I bet we could strap some lights to the pinecocks. Don't have to go back and refill it. Alright. You know, it's funny, it almost looks like you could go over there, but the water's too deep. Alright, we're gonna be waiting on those tea tables. Polly will just have to get that tomorrow. Let's see. I wonder if it's possible to put your pig on the ship and go out to the island and then fly around. Probably not, but we can try that at some point. Because I think it's going to respawn you. Oh, you came back with me. I guess that makes sense. Arsonist. I'm not going to let him live it down. You burnt down something I worked so hard on. I didn't build it, but I gave him stuff. And then I had to work harder to fix what you broke.
We're actually always short on money. Don't ask me why.
I have a suspicion as to what it is.
I only listen to Tuss. Don't talk to me.
Hey, I went on a date with Sam. Not a date. I hung out with her for a while. I'm dating Ginger. My heart belongs to Ginger. Hi, Emily. Alright, wasn't I supposed to have a quest with the fans? Yeah. Alright, summer fan. You didn't know they'd be high winds that day. Let him alone, it was only a campfire. Oh, leave him alone, it was only a campfire. He didn't know about the winds. Okay, if you say so. A fan. I don't know if I have one right now. Don't think I do. Do I still have the pass to the mines, or is that expired today? Oh, it expires today. Okay. I want to go in here and see if the... Oh, this is the wrong building. I meant to go into the mayor's office. Went into the apartment instead. Alright, they're either going to be at the mayor's office or the Civil Corps building. Just want to see if they're actually here. Apparently not. They'll probably be at Civil Corps then. Well, I'm heading over that direction anyway. Alright, go this way. And then up here. Stuck on the world geometry. Run over the good nurse. Huh. Well, we saw him arrive. Okay. You know, I think the fan spawns mostly in the first ruin, but I'm gonna check this one since I have the password already. And check this one, just scan around for it. Maybe pick up some stuff while I'm here. I don't really need anything, though. Yeah, I forgot to bring my light. Large bucket, a bracket. Eyeglass. Bracket spring. A parts box. I don't want to go this way. Give me the parts box. Another box. Lubricant. Several boxes. Springs. Buckets and boxes galore. Yeah, I don't think we're finding a fan. Alright, there's that. Yeah, I didn't think we got... Because I think the fan is either a treasure chest find or in the first ruin. Sorry to leave early. Hubby just called. Grandson is outside waiting for me to let him in. Alright, have a good one, Nani. Not a worry. Yeah, doesn't look like we're finding one. Parts box, we'll go for this one. I'll take some iron, why not? I really don't want to spend the money on going into the other one just for stupid fan. How long do I have on this quest? Find the right tab. I got 19 days. Not too big of a concern. I think you might get that one either in the first one. I'll take this engine though. Or it's a reward for the sewage thing. Or you just randomly pick it up in places. Yeah, I think I might have one at the house. I'm not sure. I think it might be sitting on a table. Duck. Bucket. I don't need a washing machine. I guess we'll go for this. And there was another one right there. All right. That's enough of that. I'm gonna go poke around my house and see if I have a fan sitting on a table or something. I think I do. No, get on the horse. There you go. I can't see. Yeah. See, theirs is much bigger. You know, one subtle clue about the identity of these people is the design of their aircraft is very different. And it does not match the design of any of the aircraft we have seen thus far. Which, granted, has only been, like, 2 different designs. But it doesn't match the color palette of the Alliance at all. And it looks way more militaristic. Which, granted, it is supposed to be a military aircraft, but you wouldn't pick up on that stuff on a first-time playthrough. I surely didn't. Alright, sort all. Food, go in there. And give me my chainsaw back. Alright, a fan. I may or may not have one somewhere. I don't think I do, though. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let me take a DD over to the sewer place. I'm not going to go through it. I don't have the stamina right now. Or the time. Well, I think you can get one here. I think. I don't know for sure. Or maybe it's something you build. I don't know. No? Maybe it is a build. Ah, the port looks nice this time of the day. Just the lights in the distance, it looks kind of pretty. Alright, I'll fan. One fan. A simple desk, multi-purpose tea table. Wind wheel. There's fan-like objects, but not a fan. I'm just gonna let that go overnight. Oh, you're both done, huh? Well, I tend to go through carbon steel quite a bit, so go ahead and make more. We got plenty of welding rods, bronze, copper, iron. Yeah, we're good on everything else. And I'll get this one going on some strengthened glass to keep some supply of that around. All right. We'll turn in for the night, let that go overnight. All right, I think I'll do one more in-game day. Let me check the calendar. Okay, yeah. I don't care about Albert's birthday. I do need to go sign up for the martial arts tournament. Oh, that was good. One more in-game day, that's good. That'll leave my birthday and the martial arts tournament for next stream. So that'll be something to look forward to.
Hey kid, got a message from the mayor. He wants you to know that the Alliance Council has made a decision regarding All Source and the Knight. He wants you in his office for a meeting today. Got it?
Sure.
Great. Now I have to find Higgins.
Oh god, he's gonna be there too?
Ah.
Oh, we're just taking
Glad you could
right
join
there.
us.
There she is, everybody. Distinctly not Molly.
Now that everyone's here, let's start the meeting. This here is Miss Ursula, a captain of the Council Guards. She and her team have been sent here by the Council to reinforce us.
Yes. Let me just get to the point. After listening to the report from Molly, the Council has decided that it's imperative that we find the all-source AI right away. It's essential to the survival of the Free Cities in the face of adversaries like Duvos.
Yes, in the face of adversaries like Duvos.
You want to use it against Duvos?
That's not for me to say. My mission is to find it and take it back to Altera for study.
You know, I'm never one to stand in the way of progress, and this is going to make me sound like Lee. But who made a decision like that? We don't know anything about All Source, Mayor.
I have received a telegraph from a representative saying that the majority of the council voted for this. I can't believe it myself.
Clue number 2. Also, like, I haven't seen a telegraph machine anywhere in this town. I know I saw one in Sandrock.
Those fools.
I brought the passcode key back with me. I'll need the researchers to help us locate the AI.
How come Molly didn't come?
She's still being debriefed, especially about this rogue knight. She'll come later.
Oh, I'm sure she will.
What am I here for?
I assume they're gonna need us.
We might run into situations where we need builders. So I thought a man of your reputation needed to know.
Is that why I'm here? Or do you just like me?
We'll establish a team to look for and eliminate this rogue knight. Arlo, why don't you lead that team? Take one of my men, Ryder. Start with the perimeter of the town. We don't know where he could be hiding.
Sure.
We'll start looking for the AI right away. I'll be in touch. Any questions? Good. That is all. Meeting adjourned.
I mean, technically isn't a question, so... Merlin!
That night was tough. I should get my hands on some corrupted tech. Might even the playing field a bit.
Might. Good luck getting your hands on it, though. And if you do, let me know. Merlin, I need to talk to you.
Hey.
Not you, Arlo. I'm trying to talk to Merlin.
If we do somehow find this all-source AI, I can't imagine how far it'll advance our sciences. I guess I can understand why the Council wants to use it against Duvos. It's just that as a researcher, I don't agree.
I don't blame you, but that does bring up a point I didn't think about. Since Evershine, because Sandrock takes place pretty much at the same time as Portia, but Evershine is 3 years in the future from here. I wonder if we're going to see slightly more advancement due to the fact that we have an all-source.
Oh, hi. I didn't notice you.
Are you upset about the Harvester?
Director, what's wrong?
Everything that happened with that robot, it's all my fault.
And none of us could have predicted what would happen. Well, I mean, Lee kind of did. We can't say that he didn't say that was going to happen. I mean, it is kind of odd that it did happen.
I thought I knew what I was doing, but maybe I did something wrong.
What if it wasn't you?
It looked like a harvester. Why would it go berserk like that?
What if someone else tinkered with the machine? Director, I seen you restore amazing items from the past. It doesn't make any sense that the robot should have gone amok.
Especially given what it was.
Maybe.
I'll look around the town and see what I can find out. Someone might have seen something. There are usually a lot of people at that plaza.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or I just screwed up.
It could be. Maybe you screwed up. Or maybe you didn't. Right, where'd Ursula go? Alright, what went down? What went down? Oh yeah, we gotta go do that as well. I'll save that story mission for next stream. But we'll talk to some people about this, though. Carol, you live here.
Did you see anyone enter the research center the day before the robot went amok? After Petra and Merlin had left.
Now that you mention it, I did see someone enter. I didn't see who it was, but he or she was somewhere between 170 and 175 centimeters.
Damn. Okay, normally I would think you could get down to that level of precision just by looking at them, but she is a tailor, so maybe she could.
That's oddly specific.
Hey, I'm a tailor. Comes with a job. I don't want Toady to be a bad influence on my girls. We don't need any hotheads in our town.
Honey, everyone else has moved on from that. That's old news. You know, you would think that the research center would have some sort of security in place, given the things they store here. I wonder where Merlin's going. It's just a Wednesday. I don't think she goes anywhere else except for research center. Ah, Ursula, you're in here. I wanted to talk to you anyway.
Time is ticking. If that rogue knight somehow gets ahead of us, there's no telling what that could mean for the free cities.
Petra!
I thought folks at the edge of society would be meaner, but I doubt the people of Portia can even fight off a pack of chickens. How did you all survive till now?
I mean, we're pretty tough. Also, we're not on the fringes of society.
Hey, Petra. I want to talk to you about the robot.
Sure. What's up?
What do you think happened with it?
It was smashed to pieces. Isn't that obvious?
I mean, before that.
No, before that. What do you think made it go amok?
I'm not sure. Could be any number of things. Relics from the old world can be quite unpredictable. Wait, you just kind of reminded me that I did see someone that day when I ended my work. That's Lee outside the research center by that bench, and he didn't even notice me passing by. That's weird, right?
Lee outside the research center by that bench didn't even notice you?
I'm really excited that we're looking for All Source. Also a little scared. Okay, a lot scared.
Just another day in Portia. Wow, we really did a number on this thing. All right, so we got a lead, and that lead is Lee. Lee, were you up to no good? Before I go ask him that, I am gonna go over here and sign up for the thing. Yes. Schedule announced day of, okay? You.
The cuisine in the city is most excellent. But too bad we can't stay beyond this mission.
It is pretty good, isn't it? Alright, Commerce Guild next. Get a commission for the day. Then we go talk to Lee. And then we go back home and do the commission. Scraps, I keep forgetting to bring your food. I am sorry. Oh, well, Lee's right there. He's not at the church, but okay. Make my life a little easier. And that's rank 1 for Lee. A wicker basket, huh? Yeah, I just did waterproof lamps. Oh, I need to check what the market rate is while I'm here. This register. Okay, I think it can go up higher than that. Once let's see the market rate up, I want to check 2 things. I want to check, 1, can I tank the market rate by selling a bunch of stools? 2, I just want to sell a bunch of stools. Get rid of them. Oh, we came in, hold on. Thank you for the work you've done with Toddy. Really nice. Who is this from? You'll be pleased to know that we've awarded Toddy a certificate for the most improved portion. Well, he did that fast, didn't he? He goes from committing arson to most improved in like a week. Ah, it came from the mayor. Cool, I'll take free stuff. Questions about the night from Django, okay? Just need... Was it 1 wicker basket? Yeah, 1 wicker basket. Was gonna require some hardwood planks anyway. Oh, nope. It's gonna need 3 quality leather is what it's gonna need. Gonna have to get some more delicate fur. Alright. What are we waiting on? Okay, waiting on 7 more hardwood planks. Gonna be a minute on them. I'll take that. Alright, I don't know where to put that. Go in here. What do you do? Ooh, your defense permanently. I'll eat you right now, actually. Oh, I want to talk to him.
I faced many nights during my time with the council guards, so I ain't afraid of this one.
Okay, buddy. I thought nights were supposed to be rare.
My grandma makes the best pumpkin. See you!
What the wicker basket need? We're gonna be waiting on it anyway. Yeah, we might as well go talk to him now. I was hoping to get the wicker basket ready and then go talk to him, but we ain't gonna have time for that. Minister Lee, I got some questions. Also, I'm working on your wicker basket.
Hey, Minister. Where were you at the night before the robot went amok?
I was praying at the church.
A likely story.
Were you with someone?
No, our rituals do not always require other people to be around.
I mean, he would be there. That is... Check the robot
sad
itself.
For Toady. His mind's in the right place. I'm also against rapidly modernizing everything all at once. With all the relics we're using, it's just adding new layers of danger to our lives.
Okay. You said that from way over there. Oh, wait. Let's talk to, Mr. Unchained in here. Django! I got your letter. You wanted to talk about
nice
the night.
To see you. I'm wondering, you fought that knight. What was he like?
He used an ancient weapon.
Oh, was he now? Most knights these days use some type of relic. It's like their calling card. The real knights, though, they don't need these corrupted things.
What exactly is a knight?
Didn't you have knights in Barnarock? Anyway, if you're looking for a history lesson, it's best you talk with Isaac. But knights are highly skilled warriors that defend the weak and balance the strong. Or that's how it's supposed to be. But nowadays...
Corrupted just like everything.
We're getting off topic. I'm thinking of trying to find this knight and have a talk with him.
You want to reason with him?
That's right. I can't sleep well knowing a do-bad knight is in the neighborhood. Gives me a bad name.
Ah.
Have you asked the Civil Corps to help you?
Ever since the Council Guard showed up, our Civil Corps members have become errand lads for the captain. I know Remington and that Ryder fella have been going around searching for that knight, but I think they're in the mood for talking it out.
Probably not. Yeah, Ryder seems like a bit of a dick, to be honest. Alright, let's go look at the robot now. Kind of interesting. I haven't done this mission before. It's experiencing something new. I didn't think I would playing this a second time. Most of the damage was done after it went amok. Some dried blood. Mr. Thumb rat the robot went berserk. Suspicious. Go talk to him again, I guess. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to hoof it because I think he's at the church now. He was on his way over there. Oh, nope, he's still over here. Kinda suspicious. He's the minister, but he doesn't go to the church on a Wednesday.
What can I do for you, young builder?
I know what you did. You snuck into the research center and sabotaged the robot.
It doesn't sound like his MO, but maybe.
How? How's that possible? Stop framing me like that.
Then how do you explain yesterday when you came to me in Merlin with your thumbs bandaged?
That was by accident.
Could be circumstantial.
Sabotage the robot by accident?
Fine. It was me. But I only wanted the robot to stop working, not cause this terrible mess.
Minister, have you ever thought that what you did was making bigger security threats to all of us in Portia? If it was not you, we will not take this damage.
Ooh, damn. Voice actor getting aggressive. I mean, he deserves it, so.
I never thought about that. You're right. I was wrong this time.
Yeah, you were.
I'll forgive you if you tell the director the truth and apologize.
And the mayor. Tell the director and the mayor about
Fine.
that.
I'll take the responsibility for my own acts.
Well, that's neat. So you're the one who put everybody... Mr. Don't do the whole technology, it'll kill us all, is the reason why it tried to kill us all. That tracks, really. Alright, got some trees to cut down. There's shrubbery. Freaking shrubs to get rid of. I gotta get rid of some in real life, too. Down all this. I'll leave the big one standing, though. Alright, I still have to... Oh yeah, it sent me straight to town, so... Sorry I'm a bit late with all the pets today, animals. And your... Well, you have plenty of food, I ain't worried about that. The game forced me to go somewhere. Not the horse. Oh, it's under catch-all. I'm gonna take this out, actually. I should be able to sell that tomorrow. All right. Fan. I swear I've picked up a fan before. But from where? Let me check. I'm gonna just look at the wiki real fast. My time at Portia Wiki. The wiki, the answer to all questions. I wish life had a wiki. It would make things a lot easier. Look for a fan. How many times I gotta click the thing? Abandoned Ruins 1. Well, I was halfway right. I just had the wrong ruin. Right. Well, might as well go get it. Shouldn't take too long to find. Do I need anything else from there? Nah, we're doing pretty good on ore for the most part. Alright. Hey Lee, did you go tell Merlin that you fucked up? $200 gold. Just to go into the ruins. It's bleeding me dry over here. Alright, scanner. One right there. One fan. Let's have a mosey around, see if there's anything else around here. Eyeglass. Clock, talker. No, multiple fans. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? It's like she shows up, or I show up with several of them. Like, I only wanted one. You gave me 3. Well, someone as hot as you, Phyllis, probably needs multiple fans. Anything else around here? Horse. Thermos. Alright, well. We got 3 fans. I might do some... Not gonna do it today, but next stream I might do some relic hunting. Since I already paid for the frickin' thing. All right. Oh, Phyllis.
This feels so awesome. Thank you.
You want the other 2?
By the way, what's summer like in Highwind?
It's much cooler than here, and there are valleys, lakes, and grasslands everywhere. You can hear the breeze rustling through the trees as it caresses your skin. I do miss it sometimes. But you know what? I love it here in Portia. I'm learning from the best doctor around, and I'm chasing my dream. Someday, I'll open my own clinic.
And I look forward to it.
Good luck to you, Phyllis. I thought that was my horse for a second. All right. Alright, we got the fan done. Let me see the status of these hardwood planks. They're probably not done yet. But I need at least 7. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 more. That will leave 4 excess. And then this needs 5, 6. So it's going to need 2 more added to it. There we go. Quality leather is good to go. For it all. Holding on to these 2 for a mission. You can go in here. That needs to be cleaned out. Actually, let me put you... I'm gonna make a new box for all these. Put that in there. I think a wooden box will work just fine for what I need, though. I don't need a metal one. Alright. And we'll put this one inside. Right here. do 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 do. This one's gonna be clothing. Sort. Sort. While I'm in here, let me find a place for this. Oh wow, you get... So you get the same trophy for... I can't put that there? That's annoying. I can put it here, though. I guess I'm putting the vase... No, stop interacting with the wrong thing. I guess I'll put Amira's vase over here. It's a shame I can't sit that on the floor where it makes sense. I have a tea set there too, good lord. Hey, what is my... Oh, the sun's going down. Let's climb to the top of our house. Right, what is my level? Level 44, yeah. I really gotta get my combat stats up. Because we're starting to get to the part of the game where I need to fight higher level enemies. I should probably look on the wiki and see what the recommended level is for some of the quests that are coming up. Both of these are side quests and a commerce commission. Should have them done by tomorrow. I have 206,000 gold now. Awesome. I wanted to get up to 250. And then if I got to 250, I can build all three of these right off the bat. Because the yard expansion is 144. So 149,000 for that and assembly station. So it'd be 244,000 for the yard, assembly station, and the house. Plus an additional, bringing it up 2,000 for the coop, so that would bring it up to 246,000 gold. That's gonna wipe me out if I do all three of those at once. Alright, we can delete that. Need that one anymore? I guess I know I do need the coop. I need the yard expansion for sure. I can put off the house. I don't technically need a level 3 house right now. It's more of a want. I am gonna need the level 3 assembly station though. So the priority is yard. Yard, coop, and we'll actually put assembly station in that order. So the house is a lower priority. And then I'm gonna put this in parentheses. 250,000 gold for all. All right. Upgrade plans. There we go. All right. Let's check in on everything before we turn in for the night. Let's go on. You know what? You can just go on fuel, regular fuel. I'm not going to turn the generator on for you. No, you know what? I'm going to get both of you going on something. What else do I need? Construction crane. You know what? Make copper. Make 50 copper bars. Get me up to 100 of each metal. That bring me up to 7? It does. Perfect. Alright, I'll get the desk built first. Just need one of these. And then you need 6. Which is on the way. Be here in 8 hours. So that'll be done probably by tomorrow morning. Or a little bit after. Alright. I guess I can hand those into Polly now since he's right there.
This is good work. Wood is sanded smooth, the legs are even. You keep this up, you can catch up to me one day. Here's your pay.
Well, hope Arvio likes them.
Listen, while you're working on this, I got to thinking. Those people from Sandrock, they sure do love their desert tea. I hate the stuff myself. Tea is the least manly drink in the world.
I mean, I drink tea. I drink tea. The hell?
Then I had an epiphany. What if I make the tea more manly myself? Tea can't resist my strong will. I'm not good at preparing food, so can you help me with this thought? Add chili pepper to a tea of your choice and see what happens.
You'd get a hot tea, which I'm pretty sure is a thing.
You want to know about knights, and you're not named Toby. Interesting.
I know, right?
Sure, I can share my knowledge on the subject.
Awesome.
What do you want to know?
Who are the knights?
They first appeared as sellswords during the 1st century of the Age of Darkness. People had no food, so some of the stronger, more capable fighters sold their service and protection to people who could feed them.
Okay, makes sense.
Eventually, this somehow intertwined with nostalgic notions of nobility and chivalry passed down from the old world society, and these warriors took up a very ancient name for their craft. For the last 2 centuries of the Age of Darkness, the knights became a symbol of righteousness and good, protecting the weak and fighting injustice.
I have a feeling there's more to it than that, because, like, the whole thing of chivalry is largely a myth.
But ever since the time of Peach, there's been less and less knights around. We have standing armies, the Civil Corps, and adventurer guilds now.
We have an adventurer guild?
The old are a dying breed indeed.
We have an adventurer guild? There's an adventurer guild in this world? How come I didn't know? Why am I a builder?
How to become a knight?
The rules for knighthood are strict. A person can only become a knight when he or she has been through the accolade process, in which 3 other knights acknowledge and pronounce that person fit for knighthood. That's why there are less and less knights around today. You can't easily find 3 other knights.
Okay.
Is Django a knight?
That's what he claims, but I think it's just his passing fancy. Django is a featherweight when it comes to combat. I've seen him run from a panbat. Don't be fooled by his sword training.
I mean, I know how this game ends, so... Alright, make spicy tea, make a wicker basket. What else do I gotta do? That's it, apparently. Let's see. Yep, we gotta ask Ginger. Oh, my birthday's today, or tomorrow. Well, half the town's gonna show up right outside my door tomorrow. And leave their trash all over the place. I'm just gonna get a taste of my own medicine, really. They're just gonna say, hey, we got this stuff. We don't want it, so you can have it. Oh, those are gonna be ready? I'm not... I'll take the apricots. Yeah, we'll wait until tomorrow to harvest the rest of those. Alright, cool. Alright, we can turn in now. Oh, I'm actually surprised. I thought I wouldn't make it through a 3-hour stream. I thought I was gonna check in early, but I am starting to get tired though, so I probably will go to bed before too long, but... Oh, we have to ask Ginger on a date today. And by today, I mean next stream, because that ain't happening right now. Alright, as has been the usual lately, I would ignore that schedule because things have been happening lately that have made it difficult, if not impossible, to stick to that. I really should change that to say next streaming attempt will be on those days. I should also look at my schedule on Twitch and see what it actually says. Alright, so yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Next stream, probably... I don't know. Next stream will be most likely the 2 game demos I wanted to play, which would be Rewind 99 and another one that I've been looking forward to. So maybe that will be Monday if I get the game working. Hopefully, let me see, is there an update yet for it? No. They said they wanted to have an update for that out by Monday, so hopefully that gets to working. So Monday might end up being demos. If not, it might be Portia because we're starting to pick the story back up. Wednesday and Friday, I don't know. I do need to get back to Palia, but I kind of don't want to because Palia's annoying. I might use Palia and Brew Barons as a holdover game until Evershine comes out. I don't know. I might also lower the number of streams for a few weeks because I've been busy working on something. The channel rebrand stuff. I want to get that done. So I might just do 2 streams a week to get that taken care of. I wanted to have that done by the end of March, and I'm not on track to do that, so that's the thing. Anyway, next stream Monday or Wednesday, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Alright, hope you enjoyed it, everyone. See you next time. I need sleep. Good night, everybody.